Hey, what's up, Midwest Dad Squad viewers? We have a whole whopping 0 people watching right now, but hey, that is about to change, hopefully. I'm your host, David D. Bryan, with this podcast.
That's why we don't have anybody watching.
I have, God, one of these days I will figure this out.
You should just hold up little arrow signs. You'll never get it wrong.
I need Alex to help us figure this out. Alongside, I have my co-host that's over to my right. He's from Kimball, South Dakota. Guys, give it up for Eric Gold.
Woo! Woo! Everybody, the fans go wild.
Yeah. And we cannot forget about our trusty friend down below in Fort Pierre. Guys, give it up for Drew Live.
Skull, baby.
Oh, hey, we should do this for Drew. Like when we introduce Drew, we should go. He's the guy down there.
Guys, 2-0 NFC North champs.
Oh, they haven't made it to week 3 yet, so that's probably where they'll shift.
Right here.
Hey, they beat one of the best teams in the NFL. So I mean,
easily.
My fantasy team did pretty freaking awesome yesterday.
Dude, you've been killing it. You've literally been doing really well.
The first week was a little rough, but
it's literally the fantasy football beginner's luck. Like it's everybody.
I have like 4 people out though.
Oh, trust me, I have
questionable, physically unable to perform, out like.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. But, the good thing is if you have the backup running back for San Francisco, you didn't lose much because he had over 100 yards rushing yesterday. So.
I had the backup running back or maybe the wide receiver for Seattle, Chabannet.
What was his name, Eric?
Charbonnet.
Charbonnet.
It's French.
Chabant.
I was calling him Charbonnet because that's what it sounds like. Sound it out.
Charbon. Eat.
I wouldn't have even been able to do it.
Yeah. So now with our 5th grade education level. Well, guys, what do we got in store tonight for topics? I know Eric knows. Drew, I don't know. Did you look at the message beforehand by chance? No.
Oh, Drew's a blue collar, hardworking West River. Midwest dad guy. He got time for text messages.
I just quick read them actually just now. So
well, that's totally fine. Well, we got
like normal. I just spit fire anyways. So
and that's totally fine. You do one hell of a job. So but we got first for our lineup tonight.
Speaking of spitfire, this first one, if David does it right, his wife I bet David gets a lot of spitfire from this one topic.
It's not the first one, Eric. Would you let me talk?
Are you pertaining to the Hawk Tui Spitfire?
Oh, no. Not even close.
You're lucky that my wife, we don't live too far away. We live about 3 hours from you. Otherwise, you'd be dead.
I live 3 blocks from you.
I was talking to him.
Him?
The Jew down below.
You better use his pronouns. You better use his pronouns.
Yeah. Just assume my gender.
What's the topics, David? Let us know. Everybody's watching and they're wanting to know.
Everybody besides, our favorite follower. Shout out to Melissa. Thank you again. Eric did tell us that the topics idea was from you, Melissa, last week. So thank you very much for that.
And these ones as well.
Yes, and these too. Shout out to you.
Of the Melissa, the Melissa. I hope that your guys' trip went well because I still haven't seen any of that like lime fireball end up in my doorstep because I thought you were sending me something.
You know what? I'll put it in the mailbox tomorrow.
Drew forgot to pay again, didn't he?
Yeah, Drew still owes me $5 from last week's bet.
Do I?
That is true. Yeah, that is true. You guys did
bet. That was a favoritism thing.
Shit. I suppose I better get on with the topic here, huh?
Yeah, you could.
Well, we're not really on it, but our first topic that's in line for tonight, we are choosing picky eaters. I'm sure there's no picky eaters out there. I'm not picky at all. I pretty much eat everything. Just
Really?
I am really picky, actually.
You're worse than my kid, to be
I'm
honest.
sorry. If there's vegetables on my burger, I am not eating it.
Really?
Oh, we don't do anything green on our pizza either.
Okay, maybe lettuce. Lettuce I will eat, but that's it.
No, on your pizza. What, you guys don't do vegetables on your pizza either? How do you eat a
No.
supreme pizza?
I don't. Yuck. I hate black olives.
What? Yeah, exactly. What? It's an Iowa thing. We wouldn't understand.
I don't know why you chose this one, Eric, because literally I'm the only picky eater out of all of us.
It's so that we could pick on you.
Of
No.
course. How did I run into that one?
I wouldn't say it's not picky either. Clearly, Drew, you have what, 4 or 5 kids, 6 kids, 7 kids? How many you got there in that little
Yeah,
tribe of yours?
Just 4. Only 3 of them. Well, I guess the 4th one's starting to eat real food, but
So you can't tell me that whether obviously you play, the dad card, like shut up, you're going to eat it, or you're going to go hungry. But if you let all of your kids pick one meal, you're like, hey, kid number 1, you pick what everybody's got to eat. So kid number 1 picks spaghetti. I bet 2 other kids are gonna be like, I don't want spaghetti.
Yeah, but that's not. I don't think that's because they don't like it. I just think that's because they like to argue with each other.
Well, that too, but at the same time, there's got to be something that your kids will not eat because they are picky eaters.
Mm-hmm.
Prove
Yeah,
me wrong.
the main thing is like, I mean, once you start throwing like the exotic things out there, like mushrooms and onions and stuff, the exotic, like they won't eat mushrooms. We pretty much have tricked them multiple times to eating mushrooms.
You lie to your kids? That's not tricking. You're lying to your kids.
No, we're tricking them.
Oh, okay. Hopefully they're not watching this.
Because they'll be like, so we started using that's funny you bring up spaghetti, because we started using the marinara sauce that has the mushrooms in it.
Oh, okay.
And toss it in there, and Brecken, my 8-year-old, goes, Dad, is this mushrooms? No, that's just a different type of meat. Oh, okay. Down the chute it goes. Like, he goes, I don't like mushrooms, so I'm glad that wasn't mushrooms. I'm like, well, you just ate mushrooms. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, like, you didn't even taste it. Like, just keep eating. And so they, kind of getting them out of the phase of being picky. The one thing that blows my mind is when people are like, I like ketchup, but I hate tomatoes, or vice versa. It's like, it's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Yes,
Ketchup has sugar in it. Tomatoes, okay. To be honest, I'd rather eat tomatoes 100 times over before I eat ketchup.
Well, I'm not asking you to eat a spoonful of ketchup and then take a bite of a tomato and tell me they're different. I'm saying, like, if you have ketchup on your burger, it tastes the exact same as if you have a tomato on your burger.
True.
No.
It does, David.
It's a texture thing, honestly. Like,
I know, but I didn't say it's the same texture. I said it's the same taste.
No.
It is.
Tomato has no taste to it. Not to me, anyway.
What?
Okay, so then it's the same taste. They both have no taste.
No, ketchup has that salty taste.
No, ketchup has sugary sweet taste.
Sure.
Not salty taste.
I mean, I'm with you, but it's the mindset. It's like I always tell people, if you woke up every morning and told yourself you were wearing yellow pants, you at some point in your life you're going to believe that you're wearing yellow pants, even though you're wearing blue jeans.
Absolutely, it's like the meme that was going around, like, this dress is blue, but it was really, it
was white and gold.
Yeah.
See, I saw blue and black, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but what are some other things your kids won't eat, Drew, because they're like classified as a picky eater? Like, oh, don't want that because of the texture. Texture is huge in today's world. Like, what?
I mean, you get into the mushrooms, the onions, they love black olives. They'll eat black olives out of the can.
So sliced, chopped, or whole?
Don't matter.
When I was a kid, black olives were so cool because you got them whole and you could put them on your finger.
Yep.
Yes.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
David didn't have any fingers as a kid.
I said no to half of that shit and I got in trouble, but I still didn't eat it.
See, that's funny, David, because like me, like, I guess I grew up and it was like hey, if you don't eat, you go hungry. So like
Yeah.
I ate.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not saying that everybody was raised that way or and it's the wrong, right way, whatever. But it's just like me and my wife have a good understanding of whatever we make is what the kids eat. And if they don't eat it, they go hungry. That's just what it is. We're not making 3-4 meals a night. We're just not going to do it.
Well, you guys have 4 kids to feed too. It's different. If you only had 1 kid, I'm sure you'd be like, okay, we can make.
Are you saying you make a different meal for your kid than what you and your wife eat?
Sometimes.
No,
So, like,
no. The question is, does your wife make a different meal?
I'm saying like, so you eat something different for dinner than your kid eats.
So like
Well-
yesterday we had Culver's, and I made the mistake of getting ketchup on my kid's burger because he won't eat ketchup on a burger. I didn't know that.
He doesn't know what ketchup is. He's too young.
I know, and he wouldn't eat it. So we ate Culver's, but we ended up making him. I don't know what we ended up doing. Maybe a grilled cheese or something like that he ended up eating.
So I'll back David up. Yes, I would absolutely do that. I'm not making another like course meal, but like if you want a grilled cheese, something I get peanut butter and jelly sandwich, mac and cheese, something simple I will do. But no, I'm not. If I'm making steak and you don't want steak, I'm not going to make you chicken or a pork chop. Nope. You're going to get something that's simple because
like a sandwich or something like that.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Yeah. So now, so like if Lucy wanted a chicken breast and you wanted a steak, you won't throw them both on the grill?
Yes, absolutely. But it's not. I'm not going to be like
Like if it's already made.
Gosh, I'm lagging.
Exactly. Yep.
Am I lagging again?
Yeah, you are. That's that Fort Pierre connection.
Okay. Nobody wants you on the show.
Gotcha.
Oh, sorry. I'm just kidding.
This freaking thing. Tell you
Is
what.
that your laptop or is that your phone again?
You got to go to your
Laptop.
whatever you did last week.
It's that Fort Pierre
Yeah, I
connection.
gotta turn on
man.
my hotspot.
Yeah. So no,
I
but
don't
like
know what's going on. It's making me mad.
So back to the topic of like making stuff. Like my kid is not a picky eater. Like to be honest, I am more pickier. Like I'm pickier than she is. She'll eat tofu. She'll eat sushi. She'll eat like raw salmon. I don't know what the sake or whatever it's called. What else will she eat? She'll eat calamari. She'll eat all that weird stuff that I like. Nope, no way. Like, absolutely not.
She'll like if you make any type of pasta, you said before, like she'll pretty much eat any type of pasta. Is that correct?
My kid's a pasta freak.
Yeah.
He is a pasta freak. Like, and sometimes she gets dead set. Like if she wants chicken Alfredo, and I'm like, hey, let's use a different noodle. Nope, we're using fettuccine. So, like, she's set in her ways on some of that pasta stuff. Like this pasta needs to go with this and whatnot. But it's other than that, I don't have an issue. But I do know, like, some kids. There goes Drew. Perfect.
I was just about to get a picture of him frozen. Dang it!
Oh man, he'll be back here. So if anybody's watching and they missed Drew, he'll be back.
If anybody got a screenshot, please send it to us.
We should just hold up a picture of Drew.
This is Drew. Don't be like Drew.
Yeah. No, but it's, I mean, like, I get it. Like, kids, obviously, with your little one, he's not fully developed of, he hasn't ate. He doesn't have 10 years of eating experience. Like, he knows, like, there's Daddy Drew. He's back.
Welcome back, Drew.
I'm going to get this figured out one day. I need to get, like, a hot spot in this room so I can just...
You need to do something.
You need to get that fiber optic installed. That's worked
maybe
for
move
us.
move to a city that is actually established in South Dakota.
All right, where were we?
Just talking about things that your kids like they will not eat because they are strictly picky eaters. Like they're afraid to try. What is one thing that your kids will not try?
Like absolutely won't try.
Absolutely won't try because they're like, no, don't want it.
I mean, they're probably in the same place that I am with like sardines and all that crap too, like artichokes and sardines and what are
You
those
don't like
things?
artichoke?
No,
like spinach artichoke or
Yeah,
no.
spinach artichoke,
I love spinach. I'll eat spinach all day, but the chicken spinach artichoke dip, no.
Yep, from
I'm out.
Applebee's.
yeah. Oh,
No?
yeah.
Oh
Oh.
man,
The best
Won't
part
do
is
it.
that lump of melted cheese on top.
yeah.
Remind me never to take you on a date there, David, because we would fight over that glob of cheese on top.
I'd be like, no, you can have it. It's fine.
But even like oysters? Oysters, like I'm out.
I'm
out.
with you on that one.
Oysters are good. Oysters are good. Try.
You don't even chew them, right? I mean, you just like,
Shuck and huck.
yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
No, thanks.
I mean, they're probably in the same boat as like Rocky Mountain oysters. Not going there because I know what they are.
Never.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Just
Okay,
because
no.
we know what they are. Just because we know what
Exactly.
they are. Like if you had no clue what they were, would you try them?
No.
Like absolutely no clue.
Just by like looking at it, like you just look at it and you're like, how can that be good?
Well, they slice them up, David. I don't know if you've ever they slice them and bread them and everything. So if I did not know, I would probably try one. And then the texture, I don't know what the texture would be like, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
I'm
You're talking
assuming.
Go
You're
ahead.
talking about Rocky Mountain oysters, right? Like the
Yeah,
little
cow
shell,
testicles. Yeah.
Like what,
Yeah.
David?
like the shell, like of the oyster.
No. Rocky Mountain oysters, cow nuts, cow
They're
balls.
cow testicles.
Oh,
They go from bowls to steers.
yeah, I've actually had those.
David likes them.
They're actually not terrible. They taste a lot like chicken.
No.
So they back home they used to have the testicle
How big were they,
festival.
David? How big were they, David?
I don't remember.
Testicle festival. David's got. He's the champion.
No, it was like a testicle festival. You ate freaking cow nuts or goat nuts, whatever the hell it was, and it was actually not bad. I was like, oh my god, I'm actually.
Some people absolutely love them, and they'll like not even joking. They'll go out and they'll collect them from the plant, and they'll cut them up. They'll clean them, cut them up, fry them, and eat them. No, thank you. Never have,
No,
never
I'm
will.
I'm out just
Out.
because of I know what they are. That's the only reason.
I thought you were talking about like actual oysters, and like
No, oysters.
gross.
Oysters are actually good. I love oysters on the grill. Oysters in a half shell. Absolutely. I won't do them cold. They have to be on the grill, a little bit of Parmesan cheese and a squirt of lime, and they're delicious.
Yeah. That's what David said about the Rocky Mountain ones too.
I did not know that there's two different ones. I thought they were.
So
Well,
that's
what's-
like.
What's your thoughts on calamari then?
Oh,
No.
gross. No,
Oh, I love it.
no.
Calamari is so good.
That's squid, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, no.
It's
Uh-uh.
really good.
It's exotic. I'm not doing it.
Here at Red Rosa, they do they bread it and they fry
Looks
it
like
or
an-
whatever they
It's
do.
like an onion ring, right?
No, I mean it looks like
Uh-uh.
I guess kind of like a curly fry. I guess you could say.
Okay. So my kid, when she gets it in town here, it looks like an onion ring. She absolutely loves it.
Yeah, they're the best. And then like they squirt a little bit of lemon juice on it,
Yep,
and then
absolutely.
you dip it in. Like I don't even know what the red sauce is. If it might be cocktail sauce, like the same sauce you use for shrimp.
Mhm.
Like, and it's good. Like I remember we had our post prom there one year, and they were like, "All right, you got to try this calamari." I'm like, "Well, what is it?" And they're like, "We're not going to tell you till you try it. Like that's the rule." So I took a bite. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty good." And they told me it was squid. I was like, "I'll keep eating it." At that point, like it's not testicles, so I guess I'll eat it. You know?
Yeah.
It was
It's
good.
just, I don't know. I mean, some kids like my girlfriend's kid, like there's a lot of stuff that he won't eat. So he's a huge fan of grilled cheese, loves the grilled cheese. So it's just one of those things like it's not hard to accommodate him because it's, hey, what do you want? Grilled cheese. Perfect. 2 pieces of bread, 1 piece of cheese. It's easy. But if he was like, oh my God, I want this, this, and that, like, all right, we're going to tone it down a little bit. But at
You
the same
only,
time,
you only give the kid 1 piece of cheese?
that's all he wants. Trust me. Trust me.
A cut from a block of gold, or just like a square.
No, just the Kraft singles.
Oh,
trust me. Trust me. If I was making this cheese, the kid would be getting a freshly grated cheese in the middle.
From Wisconsin.
Getting some Gouda cheese.
Pack it in with some damn mac and cheese too. Oh man, I'm telling you. Drizzle.
And then put some peanut butter in the middle of it.
No.
Peanut butter, mac and cheese, grilled cheese.
No, I don't know if I could ever be that high to eat that crap.
Dude, it's so good.
But at the same time, I do absolutely like toast. Put peanut butter on the toast, it melts. And I guess Melissa sometimes gets 2 slices. So, but he's got to be a good boy. I'm just kidding. No, but like peanut butter toast, and then you put a slice of cheese in there.
Oh,
it would be the same thing.
Yeah, but the mac and cheese like cancels it out. Well, what about pickles? Peanut butter and pickles.
Peanut butter and pickles. I don't know if I've ever had it.
Yeah,
it's kind of a weird combo. I would try it.
Peanut butter and pickles. That
like
sounds good.
Make a grilled peanut butter, but put pickles in it, like just like a grilled cheese. You just use peanut butter and pickles.
Eric, we've been talking about this for a year. That Uncrustable French toast. We need to try that.
You guys need to do a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's money.
Oh,
That's pretty much the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Do them all the time.
Besides adding cinnamon and stuff.
Grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like what? Okay, stop right there. Well, halt the podcast. What do you use for jelly?
You always use the strawberry jelly.
There you go. All right, continue.
Shoot, I didn't press pause. Can we rewind this?
Yeah. Like, David, there's got to be something that you make your kid or that you and your wife make, and you guys are eating, and they're like, oh, let's give little man some. And he eats it, and he's like, meh, I don't want it.
That literally is like ketchup. What is it? Like meats lately. He will not eat freaking like the chicken or like the actual like meat itself. Like he would rather, like if he has like French fries, he'll eat the French fries. He'll eat all the vegetables, which is weird because I do not like vegetables at all. But he'll eat the crap out of vegetables and not touch the main course. It's like, dude, come on. Like, what is wrong with you?
So when both my kids were growing up, like I was always told, like with the baby food, feed them, like a lot of people supposedly would start them on like the fruits and then get them into vegetables. You do opposite. And like to this day, my daughter absolutely loves peas. I fed her peas all the time. She absolutely loves peas.
See, I'm a fruit guy. Like I'll take fruit over vegetables.
I can see that, you little fruitcake.
Right.
No, I'm like, you know what?
I eat the bananas for the shape, not the taste.
Oh yeah, I bet. But at the same time, like I'll do fruit. I like pineapples, apples, bananas, oranges. I like fruit. I like cucumber sandwiches, tomatoes, potatoes, broccoli, cauliflower. I love broccoli and cauliflower and cheese, but I also like celery, carrots, all that stuff, dipping it in ranch.
Yep.
Depending on the ranch you make, but I do absolutely love a carrot and peanut butter. Like dip it in the peanut butter.
Yep. Celery and peanut butter.
Celery and peanut butter with raisins on top. Yes.
Yeah. No, without the raisins.
Yeah.
Raisins are gross.
But I think, do you guys think it's a texture thing that the kids are like, meh? Or do you think it's like, no, I really don't like a chicken nugget, or I don't like a whatever, or a hamburger?
I just don't know if they've really fully developed their taste buds yet. They don't know if they don't like it yet.
Yeah.
Well, then how can you say your kid doesn't like ketchup then?
I don't know. He'll eat a regular burger with no ketchup on it. You put ketchup on it. And
it's got to be a texture thing for him.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Maybe it's too sweet for him. Maybe it's too tangy. Like ketchup can be a little bit tangy.
That's true.
Does somebody else in your family not like ketchup?
Karen doesn't. My wife doesn't.
I think it's one of those things like I don't see mom or dad and I want to be like them, so I don't do it. Like so my wife doesn't like the lettuce on her McChickens when we go through McDonald's. She gets it no shred. So my kids get it no shred. And
No
I'm just
shred.
what's
What's the
wrong
point?
with the shred? Like,
You're paying the same price, but you're getting less on your sandwich.
yeah, but I mean, she's just one of those ones. She doesn't like warm lettuce. She just won't do it.
I don't
Like-
blame you.
And
I don't
I'm the same way. Like when you order a taco pizza from wherever, like they top it with lettuce last, right? They make everything and then they top it with lettuce so that the lettuce doesn't weld or
Yes.
get warm. So the next day when you have extras of that and you warm it up, like
It's
that
not
lettuce
very good.
isn't very good.
No.
Yeah,
You just scrape it off and deal without it.
exactly. Like I was just gonna say something, like something that no, that doesn't know. I really don't know what I was gonna say. I forgot. Son of a gun.
Our topic wasn't the forgetting one again, Eric. We already did that one. We already forgot that one.
No,
I
I
mean,
seriously truly forgot what I was gonna say, and it was so persistent.
Damn it,
What?
Dale.
I mean, what are the things that you guys are picky on, like that you guys don't like? Because I literally will eat just about anything.
Like I won't do mayo on my burgers. Like when you go to the
That's the best.
no.
Oh, he's frozen. Oh, I thought he's frozen again.
no, it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Mayo on anything.
No,
It's good.
no.
Mayo goes on anything. Like
No.
I'll put it on a hot dog, a brat. Like it goes on
No.
anything.
Okay,
Anything.
so I started cooking for like cooking brats and stuff, and Mel puts mayo on freaking buns to put a brat on it. I'm like, what are you doing? You're
Yeah.
wasting a good bun. You're
It's-
wasting a good brat. Like, stop.
No, it's
cream
not that
cheese?
bad.
Cream cheese on the brat is way better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with you there. Like cream cheese and mayo, you can't go wrong. But like
No
So-
mayo. So
Eric, when you've made burgers on a flat top before, yeah.
yeah,
So you toast the bun, right?
yep.
So do you put butter
Butter.
on the bun?
So here's the difference between that. There's a thin layer because you can do the same thing with grilled cheese. If
Yeah.
you don't have butter, you can use mayo. So
Yeah.
all you're doing is crisping up the yes, you're crisping up the bread. So like what I don't like is when you go to our Hardee's, for example, and they had just like glop it on there. So it's
Yes.
just a warm glop of mayo and it just
Yes.
sloppy all over your shirt. Yeah,
Oh,
all of
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it's the best.
No, it's not. It's
It's
disgusting.
literally the best. And the horsey sauce, when you put the horsey sauce on there.
Horsey sauce
Yuck.
on an Arby's roast beef sandwich, and then you got to put a drizzle of the barbecue sauce. What do they call that?
Is it just Arby's sauce? I think it's
Yeah,
just called
Arby's sauce. So, crap ton of horsey sauce, just a little bit of Arby's sauce makes the best roast beef sandwich.
You just
Ever.
take that mayo that's on there, you scrape it off, you mix it with the horsey sauce so the horsey sauce isn't too tangy.
Are you talking about Horshire sauce? Or does it actually called horsey
Horseradish.
sauce?
So
Oh,
horseradish,
Yeah,
Stop
from
it.
Hardee's. Hardee's.
Gross. No.
no.
It's
You
the
know-
best.
I just realized that we, like every week, we wear the same colors. The last week was white. Now we're all wearing black. That's awesome.
And we don't even try.
No,
No, we don't, because we don't talk to each other during the week.
no.
Well, you guys, I usually come back home and I got like, like every Monday I got like 12 text messages. I'm like, shit.
Well, tomorrow you're going to have 100 text messages. You ready, Davey?
Yep, 102 actually.
Sweet.
I'll leave this podcast.
Good. You would make everybody happy.
Our whole one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Melissa would miss you.
But to be honest, like I think it comes down to a texture thing. It's not a picky eater. I think it's a texture thing.
I think you're right, and I think you're also. I mean, it's also what they see others do. I mean, if
That's true.
my kid's at daycare with 6 other kids and they all say, "I hate pickles, I hate pickles, I hate pickles," they're all gonna hate pickles.
Oh no, that's where you get one kid that capitalizes, says, "I like pickles," And then he
Give
gets
him all the
everybody. He gets all the pickles.
And they're like,
would be-
you're gay. Hopefully not.
That would be my
I don't even know what
redhead.
it means.
That would be my
Yes.
redhead because we couldn't get through family pictures without her holding a pickle during them. So
That would actually be pretty funny. Like in the middle of a family picture, she's just munching on a pickle.
no, we have the family portrait that we have in our house. She's holding a pickle, and
That's
you can
awesome.
see it
That
because
is awesome.
she was bawling her eyes out because she didn't have a pickle in her hand. Like, I'm not kidding.
Love it.
I'll send you guys the picture later. It's crazy.
Do it. I dare you. All right. On with. Are you guys done with this topic?
I'm good.
I think we could go on for hours on this topic of how picky we are.
We really
I'm
could.
not.
Well, not us, but our kids.
David's probably so picky he only buys one specific kind of water and thinks water tastes different.
I'll bet David only buys white bread.
No, wheat.
Ooh, gross.
Sarah Lee.
Sarah Lee is the go-to bread, but just
It
not wheat.
is.
No, Village
like
Hearth
wheat.
is the go-to bread.
No.
Yes, and
Where do
Wonder
you get
Bread.
that?
Wonder Bread.
Wonder Bread ain't even around anymore.
I used to eat
Yeah, it
Wonder
is.
all the time.
Not here.
I'll mail you a loaf of Wonder Bread tomorrow
I don't want it.
because it's good.
I eat
See,
great
you're,
value
you're
bread.
being, you're being a picky eater right now, Drew. I'm gonna
No,
make you a grilled cheese on freaking Wonder Bread,
Just
and
make
you're
sure it has
you're
mayo.
gonna wonder why it tastes so damn good.
Make sure it has mayo.
It will. It will have mayo. And I hope you get it on your nice dress shirt that your wife bought for you.
I don't wear dress shirts.
Well, whatever you wear. Sometimes nothing.
Softball jerseys.
We should start doing that. We should start doing what do they call that when Kelsey had his shirts off all the times in interviews?
The right to party.
No. Oh wait, it's a hockey thing. Like all the hockey dudes do interviews without their shirts on. So every time the Vikings win from here on out, every Monday I'm going to come on the show with no shirt on and do the whole show with no shirt.
We're never gonna get any viewers, Drew.
Well, no, we will because I'll bet there'll be another 4 weeks that he does that through the whole season.
Wow. Wow. That hurts.
And I'm being generous.
Hey, Eric, how did the Cowboys do yesterday?
You know what? You know what's really extremely funny? Like I haven't even watched a single Cowboys game, not because I don't want it, because I'm so pumped about this fantasy team. Like my favorite football team is my fantasy team right now. I like it. The only
The big
reason why
dog eats.
what?
The big dog eats.
Yeah. It's no, because I like it because I can win money.
If you bet on Dallas, you didn't win this week.
I don't
No.
have a single Dallas player on my fantasy team.
That's
I
probably
thought you
why
had
you're
CeeDee
winning.
Lamb. No, you
Nope.
missed that. That's right.
Yeah. All right, David, what do we got for another topic? This is the good one. This is the one I like.
All right. The second one on the lineup is things you do or don't do for your wife. I
Well,
wonder.
Eric
I
doesn't,
just feel
Eric
like
doesn't
this is
have a
pulled
wife,
right
so
out of
this
me.
doesn't count.
So it should be significant other,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
better half.
you said wife. Sorry.
Holy fuck, David. I bet your wife dresses you in the morning too.
I wish.
Does she? I wouldn't be
No.
surprised if she laid out your clothes.
No,
I guarantee she does. She does everything else around that house.
You
So
can
things
go
that
ahead.
David,
You
the
can
things
text
that
her.
David doesn't do for his wife, everything.
Dress her.
My grandma used to have to do that for my grandpa. Lay
Well,
out
yeah,
his
they're
clothes.
also 80 years old, and he probably didn't.
No. This was in the like 40s and 50s when they were only 40, 50 years old because he's colorblind and he was
Oh.
a teacher. So he had to when he had to match ties and shirts and whatnot, she had to do it for him.
I'm not Kirk Cousins. I don't have my wife lay out my freaking shirts for me to wear.
That just it shows you how much she loves you. Like if she does that, she really, really loves you.
My wife would not be getting caught dead being up at 5 a.m. unless she has to pee.
You lay it out. You lay it out the night before.
Come on, David.
I dress myself. I don't.
No,
she
you
doesn't
don't.
dress
No,
me.
you don't.
Yes.
Here you go, David. Here's the next question. Do you have one of those magical washer and dryers for your clothes? Like You throw it in the laundry dirty, and it comes back in your laundry basket clean and folded. Do you have one of those magical ones?
I usually throw my stuff on the bathroom floor, and it just magically ends up on me 3 days later.
Drew, what is up with you and the dishwasher and washer jokes?
No, like that's not a joke. Like I'm serious. Like that's. I mean, do you have a magical washer and dryer, or do you do it yourself?
She does do laundry a lot, yes, but I do
Guaranteed that's how the Leaf household runs.
Nope.
You do your own laundry?
Yep.
You only do your laundry, or do you do the towels as well?
Mine.
Okay, well that's nice of you. Things you don't do for your wife. Laundry.
I do mine.
I'll do my laundry, but your laundry, the kids' laundry, and the dirty towels that I dirty, not doing them.
If it was me, I would use the same towel for a year. Like it doesn't bother me.
It just gets bad after like a month.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes.
I'll have this argument all day.
Drew, you also don't brush your teeth.
Okay, but that doesn't get on my towel.
You know what?
You got your breath on the towel.
So
No.
with Drew, I'll take Drew's side on here. I don't I'll use the same towel maybe 3 days.
If it wasn't for my wife, I would never change my towel out.
I use my towel and I hang it up and it dries out and then we're good to go.
Yeah.
3 days, boom.
When I was at college for the semester that I was at college, I used the same towel the whole semester, never washed it, never dried it. Used the same one.
That's crazy.
He also never kissed a girl in college either.
My thing is you dry yourself off, you're clean, right? You're not dirty.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that. I think after it's wet, it's like
it gets like moldy.
If it completely dries out.
Yeah, but it's not instant dry out, Drew.
You can't use a towel for like 3 months.
Are you saying when you guys mop the floor, after you mop the floor one time, you change out the mop head?
Yes.
No. No.
Absolutely. You have a Swiffer wet jet. Every time it gets dirty, throw it away.
Oh,
an actual mop head.
We don't have an
actual mop head that looks like a long stringy hair.
Yes. So what you do is you use it. I should have never done it that way. You use it.
Yeah.
One more time, Eric, for the kids.
And then you rinse it out, and then you let it dry. So you're not putting it away dirty. You're gonna rinse it out.
So I never put my towel away dirty. I put it away wet. It's not dirty.
It cleaned your dirty butthole from working.
It's clean.
David, what is some stuff you will do for your wife to make her happy? To take the load off of her?
God, that sounds so bad to her. God.
Only if you think it's that way.
Okay, so I'll like to help her out. Like I'll load the dishwasher, unload it, start it, do laundry, pick up some toys so she doesn't trip over them coming in, because our living room is just freaking small as hell. So like if there's anything around the door, it just kind of gets to be kind of a hassle when you come in through the door. And just to,
so what you're saying is you're being a dad.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you do for her that like is not dad duties?
In David's eyes, he's really Superman here. So just let him take the moment.
I never once said I was Superman.
Well, neither did your wife, but when you do one small gesture for her, you feel like it.
She's satisfied, I guess.
Yeah.
So like, my wife's having a procedure this Thursday, and so like she doesn't know this, but I'm gonna, just help out as much as I can for her. She can't really do a whole lot.
Her off with the procedure, and I'm gonna pick her up.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
When she gets home, she's gonna be in there doing laundry, cooking me dinner, doing the dishes.
Then I'm gonna wonder when dinner is gonna be done when she gets home.
I'm like, oh crap, that's right, we gotta feed ourselves. Well, we do have the factory meals, so we don't really have to worry about that. So
I'm waiting for that phone call. Eric, hey, can you whip me up some food? I'm gonna show Karen that I can do some cooking.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you, Eric?
Just small things around the house.
You know what? This is actually a good question, because obviously I only have a girlfriend. We've been dating for 6 months. So small gestures that I would do just the little things like noticing things. Like you got to notice something like, oh, hey, I noticed your hair is looking good today. Just small gestures like that, like verbal
But isn't
gestures.
her hair looking good every day?
Well, I know, but I'm like, when she wakes up in the morning, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe you wake up that good looking. How do you do it? That's the stuff. And like, I'm a horrible person on remembering anything, as you guys clearly know. So the other day, she got me for our 6 month, she got me this t-shirt, or not really a t-shirt. It's a polo for work. And then she's like, hey, what did you get me? And I'm like, I didn't get you anything yet. So now here I am scrambling to get something. Like I still don't know.
For a 6 month anniversary.
I know. It sucks that she's probably watching this, but you know what? It's the small gesture that you appreciate everything that she does in the past 6 months. Like, I'll tell you what, one thing that she did this weekend that I really appreciate that I guarantee David can't do. David, do you know how to put charcoal in a grill and light it on fire? Oh, I do give good flowers. Thanks, Melissa. I forgot about that.
I don't have a grill, so.
See, like Mel's got
Look
the
at
grill.
the bottom of your air fryer.
Honey, why the fuck is the air fryer smoking? What the frick is going on?
It's just like the little things of like loading the dishwasher, unloading the dishwasher, like David was saying. But like we were grilling out and we wanted to do a bonfire. It's like, okay, well, you do whatever you got to do in here. I'll go outside. I'll start the fire. And like she actually, I don't know, the whole bag. I don't even get it. I don't get it.
A bag of flour.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the whole bag of charcoal. I didn't know what you had going on there. But it's, just like even like taking her out for ice cream for lunch. We went out for lunch. I'm so jumping all over this. We went out to eat at the Mexican restaurant Friday night. And
Which
like,
one?
One of those nights, Friday night. So like
which restaurant I think is what he's trying to get at.
El Mariachi or something like that in Lenox.
Oh,
really,
okay.
really awesome food. Anyways, my kid wants to be like, oh my God, I'm going to help out and I'm going to carry out the leftovers. Like, so we have lunch tomorrow. My kid takes 3 steps, drops lunch. Not does she drop her lunch. She doesn't drop her lunch. She doesn't drop my lunch because I ate all my food. She drops Mel's lunch. So I'm like, what are you going to eat tomorrow? She's like, oh, I'll find something. So I was like, you know what? My kid, my problem. I went out and I just Venmo'd her $20. Like, here, lunch is on me. I mean, technically it's like, just like, that's the small things small gestures.
Sure.
I don't know what else. Just stuff that's like everything that they do, like do one thing. So David, when your wife does everything, just do one of those things. That's all you got to do. You don't have to do all of them. You don't got to do 2 of them. You just got to do one of them.
We went on a date night this weekend, and we went to a Mexican restaurant in Sioux Falls here, the new one. And
she get mad when you guys go to a Mexican restaurant?
No. It was actually her idea to go there. So
okay, she's not Mexican. She is
Guatemalan.
Yes.
It's so funny. I saw that there's like a TikTok or whatever, and it was like a white kid. He has a Chinese girlfriend, and she walks out from like the Chinese place with takeout. He goes, "Hey, how was your family?" She goes, "I hate you," because she was adopted into like a white family. So I could just see David walking out. So, how was your family?
She probably like, you're dumb.
So, David, tell us about this date night. I want to know this small gesture that you did for your wife it was a jaw-dropping experience.
Oh, I don't want to say it was jaw-dropping. It's probably funny for her because I got drunk drinking a margarita because I was off my blood thinners. Well, I thought I was done with them, and then I messaged my doctor. Then he gets back to me today and said, "Nope, you got another month left." I'm like, "Well, shit."
I thought you were going to say you had a horchata.
No, those are good though.
No, they're not. They're disgusting.
They're good.
I don't even know what that is.
We just
It's
went out. We
Rice
just
milk.
we just went out for Mexican. We were gonna go to a movie. We are supposed to have date night at his daycare, but she got food poisoning, so we kind of just stayed at home and watched some movies.
That's perfect. She got food poisoning. That's not perfect that she got it. What small gesture did you do?
He said,
What small gesture did you do to make her food poisoning episode way better?
it wasn't Karen that got food poisoning. It was the daycare lady.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant Karen. Shoot. Okay, next topic.
That was a different video that you watched online, Eric, where the babysitter gets sick.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. True. You're ridiculous.
Drew,
No,
what's
like-
something that you do for your wife to make her life with 4 minions a lot easier?
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I mean, I think all 3 of us can agree, like, our girlfriends or wives are, they're amazing. So, like, I mean, they can run around the house, they do the laundry, they do the dishes. I do the dishes in our house. That's kind of my thing. My wife is one of those ones that her whole bathroom table will be completely full of makeup, curler, straightener, da 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 da. But if the dishes just get above the sink, it's like, oh my gosh, it's a catastrophe. Like, I got to do the dishes right now, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm just like, babe, it's okay. Like, that'll all fit in one load of the dishwasher. Like, I'll get it at the end of the night. Don't worry about it. And she'll freak out, and then she'll do it. And I was like, hey, I was going to do that, right? So it's not just like doing those little things for her. It's doing them on her like on her time, right? Like doing them as quick as you can.
It's their love language. Am I right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Katy Perry said it best, right? You saw that video, right?
Yeah.
If she comes downstairs and the dishes are done, you better expect to get your D sucked, is what she said. So, and
You know,
I mean, like,
I'm gonna have to start doing the dishes now.
oh, one of the big things that I like, I mean, like you guys have mentioned before, like with the line of work that I do, I don't get to. You guys get the luxury of going out for lunch and stuff like that during the weekdays. It's hard on the weekends because obviously we have the kids, and it's tough to take them places. So when I get the opportunity, when I'm working in town, like we do lunch dates, like that's kind of a thing. I kind of make it because I don't get very many times in town that I get to go out for lunch because we're just eating 30 minutes and back to the job we go. So I definitely take advantage of those. But one of the big things that she stressed to me multiple times is like just giving the kids a bath every once in a while. Like she's always doing bath time. Like she's always the one doing bath time. So it's like, hey, could you do bath one of these nights? So Thursday night, she was working up at the bowling alley. She bartends up at the bowling alley here. And I got the kids a bath. Like I made them all take a shower or a bath. And she came home and she saw the towels hanging. And she was like, the kids take a bath tonight? I go, they did. And she goes, oh, thanks. Like, it's those little things.
The little things. Yeah.
Terms of endearment.
You guys ever send flowers to your wife's work?
I have, but I haven't recently. I
haven't recently either.
Yeah, me neither. So
it's one of those little things that like dies, like when you're in the honeymoon stage, like you're like doing it and then like it kind of dies and it sucks. Like my wife will be the first one to tell you guys, I suck at Valentine's Day. Absolutely suck. Valentine's
I feel that Valentine's Day is a holiday that was invented by women because they wanted overpriced flowers and chocolates.
Yeah, like I remember our first Valentine's Day together. I went and bought one of those Papa Murphy pizza shaped like a heart, right? You know,
Pepperoni
cooked it up, and then we had a men's volleyball that night, so I had to go play volleyball. Ended up drinking too many beers afterwards and came home just completely sloshed, and she's never let me live that down.
That's awesome. So that pizza, before you ate, she cut it like all crooked, so a broken heart.
No, we ate the pizza together before I left. So, Melissa commented coffee. That's a great one.
Yes.
So So I wake up. I usually got to be to work in either 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. Right. So one day I thought I had to be to work at 6 a.m. and I read the text wrong. It was 7 a.m. So I'm up. And I'm like, well, I got an hour. What do I do? I went through Scooters and got the wife a coffee, came home, delivered it. And she was like, oh, thanks. And what I didn't tell her, though, is I went through Taco John's for myself.
So, yes, capitalize. So here's actually a funny story with the coffee. So one morning I go for a walk and I walk 6-7 blocks watching a dog for my friend, and I walk with a German Shepherd to the coffee shop. I get 2 cups of coffee, one for me, one for Mel.
Mm-hmm.
And on the way back, dogs like a couple times pulling me and stuff like that. Anyways, I get back, and this is when Mel was like really, 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 really sick. But went out of my way to get coffee. I actually remembered what she drank, and she didn't drink it because she was so sick. I'll never do coffee again. Nope.
I can't get my wife coffee because she doesn't like coffee. She only drinks water and sometimes a Red Bull. That's it. That's all.
Oh, bullshit.
I'm serious.
She drinks a crap ton of Coke.
Not really.
Every time I come over for dinner, she's like chugging like the gallon pitcher. She's just like bathing in it. Like,
yeah. Yeah. When was the last time you've been over? It's been like 6 months.
It has been 6 months.
Oh, kind of like right when the time that he got a girlfriend. Kind of crazy how besties forget about besties when they get a girlfriend.
Yeah, Mel, did you hear that? That's all your fault.
Well, you guys have to come over one of these Sundays. I keep telling you.
Absolutely. It'd have to be like an afternoon thing because she gets her kid back. It's like 7 o'clock. So absolutely.
Drew, you need to make it down one of these weekends and just
Drew.
See if you can go home like, I don't know, the next day.
What, you don't want my family there or what?
I'm saying like you and your family.
If it's like an afternoon thing, we could do something. We could figure something out.
We just might need to rent a community center because our house won't fit all your kids.
Oh my God, you guys. Like, I hate to cut you off, but like, guess what time it is?
Really?
It's 8:55.
Yeah.
It is 8:55. Like these topics were amazing tonight. Like really, 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 really good.
This guy wants off.
No.
He's got to poop.
No, I did that. I did that before the show. Oh, my drink's getting empty. I can't get drunk off of water. No, but seriously, guess what time it is? Guess what time it is?
I don't know. I don't like guessing.
It's the 16.
Dad joke.
Woo, dad joke. Let's go.
Dad joke time already?
God.
Seriously,
what?
Those are great topics for us. You know what? Why don't you guys have your wives come up with some topics for us, and we'll just ramble on about topics, and then at the 5 minute mark, we throw the flag. And
I'm gonna message a friend and see if we can get him on the show here.
Who's your friend?
He's a friend from Rapid. I've mentioned him a couple of times on here. He's got his own lure company. He makes lures for fishing.
Let's do it. Get him.
He's got a couple kids with I don't want to call it a condition, but they were born with some like where their skull wasn't fully developed. He could tell us more about that. I
absolutely would love it. Love it.
I'm gonna message him right when we're done here.
Okay, but anyways, that's a great idea. I love it. Get him on next week.
Where do you have to go, Eric? You got the day off tomorrow. What do you?
No, I gotta go. You know what? Here, I'll tell you exactly. Before we get into dad jokes, this is what I got to do tomorrow. This is exactly my day tomorrow. Okay, my day is gonna start off. I'll probably be getting up at 5, 6 o'clock, yelling at Lucy for an hour. By the time she gets up, gets in the shower, gets ready for school, it's probably 8:30 when she should have been there at 8. I gotta wait for Mel to come to town. I'm going shopping. We're going to Costco. We're going to Target because the kid needs some new clothes, and I might go get a haircut. See if I have time. What else was I doing?
Just one hair?
Yeah, just one hair. Just get one haircut.
Oh, the mustache, right?
No. No, but Mel's got the day off, so we're gonna hang. That's another small gesture you can do is hang out on your days off.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're not wrong.
All right, Drew.
My first?
No, you're not. I was just gonna say you're last. He got all excited.
He's like, yes.
Drew, you're always last because you're like the kickback, leg over leg. So,
Yeah.
David, you want to go first?
Sure, I suppose. All righty. What does a nosy pepper do?
A nosy pepper.
Yep.
What does a nosy pepper do?
Yep.
He jalapenos.
Kind of close. It gets jalapeno business.
I like it.
Good.
You don't like it?
Speaking of that, I've eaten a ghost pepper before.
Oh, really?
Straight up.
Interesting.
He's ate a blue chip before too.
Was it spicy?
Yeah.
What is Forrest Gump's password?
One Forest Run. One.
Why? These are my jokes, not yours.
Well, come up with better ones.
I'm pretty sure we have said these in the podcast.
No, you have
before.
not. I don't remember that.
I remember.
Even if you know the joke moving forward, you're like, oh, I don't know. What is Forrest Gump's password? Thanks for
We're not
ruining
allowed to
the
ruin
surprise,
people.
Bert.
We're not allowed to take people's thunder.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry for getting fucking interrupted every 3 seconds. Give me this one. Forgive me, Facebook. I'm
Are
sorry
we
for
doing?
saying the F
Do I
word.
do I do the book joke first or do the other joke first?
Whatever you want. But be careful. David might steal your thunder. So make sure you don't use Google.
What did one plate say to the other plate?
Well, David, you don't know this one? Huh? Huh?
I'm sure I've came across it. I just
Dinner's on me.
That's a
I
good
like
one.
And
I like how we stayed in the food one too.
yeah, and for your dad joke, book
Of the
dad
night.
joke of the night.
Where's your glasses?
Haven't gotten them yet. Relax.
Walmart has readers for $5.
Dad, why are you talking to the fish? Dad responds with, well, I always got to drop them a line.
That's a good one. Absolutely a good one. I like
Oh,
it.
all right, Eric. Do you even have one?
David, I said mine. Please tell me you were paying attention.
I was paying attention. I was just trying to get you riled up because I
Damn it.
guessed it.
God. Drew, what do you think the show would be like without David on it? Probably have more viewers.
I don't know. He's kind of got a face so like mothers would love. So you would think like on a dad podcast, moms would watch that. So they can be like, hey, hubby, look. But I mean, we don't.
You guys would be lost without me. You wouldn't have anybody to make fun of.
Oh, we still make fun of you.
You're completely right, David. Eric doesn't know how to hit the live button when we go live when you're gone. Nothing like that. So. But
Hey, how about
It's really hard to do.
How about that time that David was sick and we had Adam from Boss's Pizza, and then David like left the room so none of it recorded? Remember that? How about Adam?
Oh man, Adam, if you're watching, I'm so sorry, man.
that was rough. Because that was a really good one. Too.
I was so mad, man. Oh my god, if I could get that one back, I would.
That's what you need. Wow.
Laying the hammer down.
Yes. Well, boys and girls, it's bedtime, aka Daddy needs another drink. What?
Nothing. Just we were mid conversation. He's like, "All right, guys, you know it's that time." Screw you both.
You guys paused. What were you talking about?
We were not paused. We were in mid conversation.
No, you weren't.
Yes,
It doesn't matter now.
Nope.
All right.
Oh.
See y'all next week.
All right.
Hey.
Thanks everybody for watching tonight, and stay tuned. We have some big things coming this your way. So
Your way or this week?
I don't know. Sometime coming soon.
Your week this way?
Shut up. Yes.
Knucking futz.
All right. Good night, everyone.
All right. See you guys.